What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the MXNEYCAR Grand National Series here from Richmond. We're not supposed to be at Richmond this week, and the race distance, boy oh boy. Okay, so how do I explain this one? So the game glitched and wouldn't let me run the previous track on the schedule. So my excuse for that is, oh, it was just rained out. You know, it kept raining. Really bad storm, wouldn't stop raining. So we had to just move that event to here to Richmond. And since we don't want to ruin everyone's cars before the main event, we're gonna allow them to have a few short green flag runs, like 1-2 lap green flag runs throughout the race. So the caution is back out. This is just to encourage safer, smoother driving, and also because it wouldn't let me do more than one lap. But this is to encourage smoother, safer driving throughout the race, just to get us to the minimum distance for MXNEYCAR, because we're obviously not going to just do a one-lap race, to the minimum required distance for a race to be considered official. That is to around about the halfway point. Now for this track, the lap count would have been 65, but hey, it's close enough to halfway. We wanted to do 30 laps, so we're letting them do a bunch of one-lap shootouts here for positions, so they don't get too aggressive and try to make crazy moves that'll end up junking their cars. So we're gonna keep doing this, and then we'll get into the real thing later tonight after a quick break. But this is our version of, it's kind of simulating, or not simulating, but making up for missing up last week's race, as we head down into 1 and 2, 3 wide off turn number 2 between the 3 Roush boys, and the caution is back out, as you can see. So we are halfway there, and I think someone did get spun anyway. Andrew Ranger's back here. No, he just checked up big time. Alright, thank goodness. We're gonna hop back into it again. Green flag. Another one-lap shootout is complete. Let's try this again. Alright. We're gonna hold off a couple more times so we can pace to the very end of this race. We're holding off yet again. We're gonna see a green, white checkers as we'll finally get to the 30 lap mark. So, with this will bring us to the end of the strangest race in MXNEYCAR history. But it was necessary to fit within our rules, as well as being able to count this as a race. So points will be provided and awarded, but obviously due to the lack of time and Obviously, no long runs. Certain drivers will be kind of screwed over because of this, but it is what it is. As we come off turn number 4 to see the white flag. 1 lap to go. We will have another chance to fight for points right after this. Todd Cleaver definitely likes this weekend. He'll have a good shot at catching Jason Leffler in the points. As we come off turn 4, Edwards is going to hang on and win. But it was close at the line there. Cleaver was right on his inside. He almost got him. All right. Brief intermission in the pits, and we'll be right back out for the actual race here. All right, we're back, getting ready to get back to the action here after a brief intermission. The top 3 is exactly the same. The rest of the field has kind of been shuffled up a little bit. Some drivers deciding to change tires, some drivers decide not to. Some drivers wanted to go into the garage, make some changes to their setup. Some drivers liked it. Obviously, the 3 drivers that dominated the first race and we're up front the entire time don't want to change anything. Carl Edwards, who won, is on the pole, obviously, due to winning. Cleaver finished second. Obviously, he's second. Eric Darnell third. As the green flag waves, we're racing for real this time here from Richmond. Points have been paid out in full. No half points, nothing crazy like that. Due to that being outside of the limits for NR, but points have been paid out. Now we're beginning the actual race here, not the makeup race for last week. As we head down into 3 and 4 yet again. Was at 1 and 2. Anyways, off turn 4. Edwards continues to lead. It's a big gap back there. Looking for some battles happening here on the track. It's not really much going on. Lots of cars just off the pace. Cruising around, trying to make it to the finish. The 26, the Todd Cleaver, however, wants to get up there and win this race. One car blowing up. Kevin Hamlin in the back there. He's down off the racing surface. He should be able to get back to the pits and out of the way in time. Jason Leffler in the middle of a battle. It's our points leader. He's trying to minimize any damage from that 26 car finishing up inside the top 3. And with this broken up action in the field, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break as well. Welcome back to Richmond. 3 wide lap traffic already becoming a factor. Ron Fellows way off the pace in that 88 car. Something not right in that 88 machine. Top 3, the Roush boys still running away with this one. They're all nose to tail to nose. Nobody able to escape here. Got a bunch of them up here racing. A huge gaggle of cars. Brian Clausen, Mike Harmon side by side. Scott Gaylord right behind them. Kelly Byers in front. Mike Bliss in front of him. So the leaders catch that group. Oh, they won't, because we're wrecking on the front stretch. Cale Gale's up in the outside wall. Caution's going to come out. Cale Gale, who went for a wild ride at Talladega a few weeks back. relatively tame crash today. Still a decent hit to the wall, but nothing compared to what he went through at Dega. Just glad he's out here able to race. As we're getting ready to hop back into it here. Green flag back in the air. Side by side through 1 and 2, battling for the lead. Turn number 4, Edwards is gonna almost clear Cleaver down into 1 and 2. He finally does. Cleaver trying to hang tough on the outside. Getting a good run down the backstretch. Can he clear Eric Darnell? Yes, he will. He's gonna hop down in front of that 6 car. Carrying his momentum up to the wall on exit. Edwards with the defensive line down the front straightaway. Cleaver doing everything he can to try and catch and pass his teammate. Leffler doing everything he can to get by this 29 car. Again, wants to keep that points gap as big as he possibly can. It's been dropping these past couple of races. Remember, at one point he had about a 300-point lead. Significantly reduced now to where Cleaver is in championship contention. And he's not the only one. Boy, oh boy, here we go. Richmond International Raceway, things heating up. The 56 is about to get hooked. Keeps it straight for now. We're gonna take another quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Richmond. Ty Cleaver has taken the lead with the help of lap traffic, and now lap cars are gonna cause another caution as Ron Fellows went around, Eric Darnell went around between 3, got a small piece of that. And they're wrecking again on the front stretch, the 10 or is that the 30 of Stanton Barrett, as well as the 47 involved. Ryan Clausen got into Barrett. Kelly Byers just gets turned around as well. No significant contact, just some minor damage here, if any. That'll set us up for another restart though. Edwards will surely be looking to retake the lead. What in the world is going on back there? They're about 4 wide, and they're stacking them up on a restart. The 12 with an issue, unable to go. And we got a big crash here right on the restart. That'll bring out the caution instantly. Racing back to the caution flag, looking at almost 3 wide for the lead. Edwards up high. Cleaver down low, side by side off of turn number 4. Cleaver with the advantage. Edwards with a run at the stripe. I think it was Cleaver. No, they're saying Edwards led that lap. So Edwards will be our leader on this next restart. Goodness, that was a close battle. Man, they were wrecking them up everywhere. Allgaier just having an issue. That car not under power. Driver's trying to get by. And that car comes to a stop on the front stretch. I mean, he just lost power. He was already past pit road. The thing lost power. Coming to take the green. They're stacking up, trying to get by. The 21's up in the outside wall with Kevin Conway, and they just start junking him up. 52 Scott Gaylord with heavy rear end damage. Green flag back in the air. Ty Cleaver with a great jump on the high side. He's going to clear his teammate down in the turn 1. And around goes Casey Atwood. Into the outside wall. Caution is out yet again. You know what they say, cautions breed cautions. We're seeing that plenty here today. Big defense off of turn 4 for Ty Cleaver as he leads back to the caution. Really unfortunate for Atwood. But here we go. Another late race restart. Things are only going to get crazier and crazier from here. Can they keep it straight this time? Green flag back in the air. Edwards got a great jump that time. Not as big as the one Cleaver had last restart. They're not going to be clear of each other this time. But look at Kyle Busch going way up high trying to make something work. He's going to arc it back down off turn number 2. He's got a great run down the back straightaway. The 33 on the inside, Kevin Harvick. A bunch of cars on pit road. I think they're serving penalties based on that last restart, because a lot of them looked like they were starting to jump it even before the 12 had its issue. So definitely interesting to see that many cars getting penalized. As we come down to the end of this one, Kyle Busch tried to make that high side work. It just didn't quite go too well for him. For 3 and 4, the battle for the lead rages on. As Todd Cleaver tries to keep the gap as small as he can. He knows they're gonna catch lap traffic pretty soon. That could play a favor to that 26 car, or in favor of that 26 car. As I drop my phone on the floor, I'm ready to go ahead and pick that up now. Oh, and then the outside wall went the lap car there, Andrew Ranger. She's way off the pace. Just trying to keep that car straight. Cleaver being held up. They're 4 wide past the lap traffic. Lapped cars are everywhere. They're just trying to get through. Eric Darnell's going to slip through the middle. He's your new leader. Here comes Carl Edwards right behind him. Edwards and Darnell out in front. Harvick down on the apron. Into the wall goes Todd Cleaver. Kevin Harvick around the 31 involved. Kerry Earnhardt. Andrew Ranger getting by. It's kind of blending in there because it was also already off the pace. What just happened? Lap traffic. A gaggle of lap cars bunched up in front of our leaders. They finally worked their way through. Harvick gets a tap from behind from Kyle Busch. They get locked on. Onto the apron, and the 96 was the other car involved. All right, here we go. Green flag back in the air. Green, white checkers. Here from Richmond. 3 wide down into turn 1. Busch on the inside. Can he steal one? Edwards with a great launch off the corner up high. He's going to take the lead back down into 3 and 4. Kyle Busch squeezing ahead. He's going to work his way up into 2nd. But Eric Darnell fighting back up high. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go here from Richmond. Edwards continues to lead. Jason Leffler's up into the mix. Cleaver getting taken out helps them big time through 3 and 4. comes Carl Edwards off of turn 4 to win at Richmond. Oh, David Rudiman's in the 32. Todd Cleaver trying to work his way back up through the field. He's up to 14th to stop the bleeding. And we got one on his roof in turns 3 and 4. That's Dale Jarrett. Goodness, what happened back here? They're racing out of the pits. This is 4th position. The 23 moving up, trying to block the 44. Trying to take the spot. They go into the wall, and up and over goes the 44 car. That was a crazy block, a crazy battle for basically last. I'm not sure what those two were doing. And Jared ended up on his roof. That is going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. Till then, peace. That was 2 races in 1 video. How about that?